Shalom. I would like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the Great Millstone, and salutations to all the occupants of their precious truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I was coming across this article. The headline reads Russia and Iran may fuel violent post-election protests in the U.S., intelligence officials warn. And, you know, the U.S. elections, they're in a few days, and, no one knows what's going to happen, in terms of who comes out, you know, on top, whether that's, Trump or Kamala, regardless of, who wins this election. Um, it's gonna cause it's gonna cause a lot of uproar. And I don't know. I feel like if Kamala was to win it, it may cause more of an uproar, just because you're gonna have a female president, and and we all know how those Trump supporters are. They're all for Trump. We see the little circus that they did when they went in the White House. So I feel like if Kamala was to win, it would start more of an uproar. So I just want to read a little bit of this and just get some quick precepts that go into this, that go into this topic about the uproars of the people. So Washington AP, Russia and Iran may try to encourage violent protests in the U.S. after next month's election. So this article is dated October 22nd, 2024. And the date is November 1st. Senior intelligence officials warned Tuesday in a declassified memo citing two recent examples of foreign intelligence agencies seeking to sow discord ahead of the vote. And we know that there's a lot of, with the U.S. borders, being open, like there's no telling who's really over there. So, for for Russia and Iran, they can easily do that. Easily do it because they probably have, many sleeper cells just kind of waiting, waiting for the cue to do what they want to do, you know, and these actors, and they'll cause chaos, and then people follow. Yeah, so that's basically the main thing of this article. I'm not going to read all of it. So I want to get Second Ezra chapter 9. Um, verse 1. Let's start at verse 1. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. That's the point. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things for the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end. So these uproars are all pointing to the signs, are all pointing signs that the end is come, or the end is near, or that the downfall of America is, is quickly approaching. And with the downfall of America means, the return of Yahushua and salvation for his elect. We pray that we're around that number. So Second Ezra chapter 15, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 14, and it reads, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand." You know, and it's because we're coming to the time of division. There's going to be division. You know, mainly in the United States, but that type of division is going to be spread throughout the whole world. You know, and with, and with that is going to come chaos because everyone is going to just going to be in disagreement with one another, and just like roughly paraphrasing, when the wicked are in rule, the people mourn, and that's exactly what's taking place right now. This place is set up in wickedness, and for that reason, this people are not what's the word? They're bothered. They don't feel at ease because of all the things that are going on, that are taking place. Things are getting more wickedly, and things are just getting out of hand, big time. And, we pray that next week, and leading up into the inauguration, because even though whoever may win next week in the election, they don't get sworn in until I believe it's like early January. So even from November to January, a lot of stuff could happen. A lot of things could take place. There could be you know, many uproars, a lot of chaos, you know. And Lord willing, we're praying that something happens, you know, within this time period, within this election time. We want to see stuff happen. We want to see stuff go down. We want to see chaos. When we see these things happen, it just builds you up spiritually, because the Lord spoke of all these things, and when these things are coming to pass and happening right before our eyes, we know salvation is here. We know it's almost time to get out of here. And Lord willing, we make it onto those chariots, be at peace, and be a part of that righteous kingdom that is going to get it, established, here on earth. Um, Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So, there's going to be no respect for authority. I'm not even more so if not if Kamala wins, because people are like, I don't want to listen to no woman. You know, I'm not going to see a woman in a position of power. That could start a lot of race wars. So like, we'll see. That's why like, we're going to be paying very close attention to what's going to transpire next week. But then it's next Tuesday. Not 100% sure on that, but it's going to be really interesting. Like I said, I feel like more chaos will, you know, erupt if Kamala was to win, because a lot of people, a lot of those red states, a lot of these Edomites, they ain't for her. They ain't for her. They're not gonna just roll over and watch and watch this woman, be the face of their country. So many things happen. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Trump wins. Because you see these so-called assassination attempts on him. Maybe he wins, and but they finally take him out leading up to the inauguration, and then this woman has to step in, maybe, and be that face, and then that could cause uproars. So there's many ways that shit could really pop off and escalate. It's like watching a movie, just waiting for the climax of this whole circus and this whole election. These dumb people, putting their trust, continuing to still put their trust in the system. They did it with Obama, they did it with Biden, especially you fucking Jakes, putting your trust in a system that fails you every single time. And and if you know, and it's because the Lord has blinded you to what the truth it really is. That's why it's a blessing to know this knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and to constantly increase in it, because you see that whether it's the left wing or the right wing, it all represents the same thing. And at the end of the day, we're under the curses, and, and until Yahweh Shai is ruling over this place, you know things will continue to just be whack. This is um, Matthew 24, and I'll just read from verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So entering that time of just chaos, one against another. Just like that's why that movie Civil War, it was really, it really, it was just so good in terms of kind of showing that different angle in terms of like uproars of the people. There was a person in power that people were trying to get, that people were basically trying to take out, and America was divided. So I'm gonna have to watch that movie again, 'cause especially when things are gonna take place. It's just a great movie. It's a it does it doesn't show everything, but it's a great illustration of how of how America could just be divided amongst itself, and how there could just and there could just be chaos, and it's just great. My closing precept is Matthew 12, verse 26. And if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And that's exactly what it is. It's just two left-handed parties going up against each other. But at the end of the day, the kingdom is going to fall. Doesn't matter who's in power over there in America. Doesn't matter who wins. Because at the end of the day, America's going down. Babylon the Great is going to fall. Because that place has sprung out nothing but wickedness. All you dumb fucking jakes, such dumb, stupid celebrities who just want to, you know, go for Kamala because she knows she's so-called black, which she's not, you know, just dumb and blinded. And for the others that want to vote for Trump because they're trying to make America great again when America has never been great. It's always been shit. It's always been corrupted. So it's a lose-lose situation. And the reason why it's a lose-lose situation is because Babylon is going to fall, no matter what. It is written. It is in the book. So yeah, that's basically the point. So we'll see what's gonna happen. A lot of brothers are speaking about this election. I'm pretty sure it's gonna just intensify, within the next few days. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the Achaemenid pushing the street throughout this work wonders in the earth. Lord willing, till the next video. Shalom.